think I'm back, guys. So I'd just like to say it wouldn't be a TR's Tarot Talk if we didn't lose our feet at least once. I live out in the middle of nowhere, and it just is what it is. So I'm going to give everybody a minute to get back in the room. Hi, Tammy. Okay, Jude, you're back. All right, guys. Phew. For a minute there, I wondered what the hell was going on. Okay, so all right. So it's funny because my phone is showing a lot more people in the room than my computer is. So don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And I am so sorry, guys, for the dropped feed. I'm going to give everybody, look at all of our candles went out. It was exactly 10:10 when we lost our feed. So you might want to look that up and see what that's all about. There might be a message there. So I'm going to go ahead and start channeling again. I hope everybody can hear me. Hi, Kristen, Xtina, Jude, and Tammy. So we've got 4 here. We had 10. Let's give everybody just a minute to figure out what the hell happened. Hear the train going by? I love the trains. I grew up next to a railroad track. Same railroad track, only a whole state over. Same exact line. All right, so we might have lost some people. They might have lost interest. I don't know. It's kind of sad the way we get all the interference, right? Because we are trying to create some good stuff here, good energy. Hi, Rocky and Rosie. The Rosellas, you know, I used to breed parrots and I loved Rosellas. I think I had one of every species at one point. I'm a true animal lover. I had African grays. I had all kinds of different birds. They might be, but the last feed like dropped. I mean, I don't see it. I can't even, access it to let them know. But most people should know by now. Hi, Robin. How the hell you doing, buddy? How's it going? Hey, we actually have a masculine in the room. How are you? Everybody say hi to Robin. He's a great guy, and he's a guy. I know Robin, the name Robin could be deceptive, but it is a guy. Great guy, too. Hi, Dawn. All right, so people are trickling in. Let's just give them a minute. You girls should live local because Robin's a catch, and I think he's single. Unless you've met somebody, Robin. I never know with you. But a great guy. All right, so Tammy, Xtina, Robin, Dawn, Kristen. I'm going to go ahead and start. I think we're good. I mean, there might be a few that trickle in. So we're at the light workers here, and the message so far is, where are we coddling people? Where are we allowing ourselves to try to force people against their own free will to kind of ascend? We don't need to be anybody's savior. All we need to do is to shine the light and allow them to choose with their free will the ascension, right? We can't force anybody. And those souls that chose the ascension should already be on it. They should already be past the catalyst, right? Past the number sequences, because I do believe the especially the 1111 and 1212, they were the wake-up codes, right? We started seeing those long before we woke up out of the matrix. So most people that chose the ascension should already be awake. And it's kind of go time. It's like Spirit saying you can't save them all. You can't. And you can't force anybody. You can't be anybody's savior. Those who are resisting change, it's their free will. You know, of course, you're going to shine the light. You're going to hope and pray, hold space for them. That's that bridge. We're going to hold space. Gaia's holding space. We can hold space, but we can't physically grab a hold of anybody and force them into the ascension. It's just not really part of our job. And so that's what I'm seeing here is, where are we holding other people's burdens as our own? And where are we sacrificing for those who are resisting, for those who are still competing and resisting change? Where are we sacrificing, trying to be the knight in shining armor? All right, clarify the Emperor, please. The Chariot. Yeah, decisive action, rulership, authority. It's like the Emperor makes his own choices. He's the ruler of his own domain, of his own kingdom, right? And so by now, people should have already been doing the work. They should have already been hard at work, balancing their masculine and feminine energies in order to charge ahead. They should have already been there, right? Trusting their intuition and working on the ascension. What is the moon for, please? Why is the moon here? Six of Swords. It's navigation. I'm hearing navigation. It's trusting your instincts to move. Like, here's a woman and a child in a boat, leaving tumultuous, stormy weather, being helped, ferried into calmer waters. I feel like what Spirit's saying is, save the ones who get in the boat. You can only save the ones who use their free will choice to get in the boat. You can't save anybody unless they want to be saved. And again, that energy of walking away, not walking away, freaking running, galloping, charging forward with clarity. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. The Knight of Swords is decisive, maybe a little impetuous in its shadow version. Okay? So again, we've got the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. What are you holding on to? Judgment and the High Priestess. It's like, you know, Judgment is all about the awakening. It's dun-da-da-da, doo-doo-doo. It's Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet, awakening the 144,000 souls that I mean, it's more than 144,000. It's, you know, 144,000 is a number that represents the tipping point in collective consciousness. So it's all about you know, trusting the journey, trusting the awakening, trusting and navigating through your higher power, your higher knowledge, your intuition. The high priestess doesn't force people to find their spirituality. She allows them to hear the call. The call was put out. You heard the call. They heard the call. Where are we stuck trying to save people that aren't willing to get in the boat and to move away from things that aren't serving them? Or look, self-love. The Ace of Cups for me is always self-love. My pink candle went out first too, like big time. Self-love. Look at, there it is. So we've got, whoops, I accidentally turned it over. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. People have to want it. They have to want it, desire it, and go after it. And it starts with self-love, self-empowerment. All you can do is teach people how to love themselves. You can't force them into the boat. And you should know that by now. You should be high enough on your journey and in your awakening to know what you need to release and let go of. There's the Empress. She's there. But you see, the Empress is not in her power. You guys are still overgiving. Divine Feminines are still trying to save everyone. And Spirit's saying, you know what? Those who want to go got the call. And they should already be packed and ready to get in the damn boat. Where are the Divine Feminines over giving, over nurturing, still kind of in that codependent chasing energy? Spirit's saying, you know what? It's time. It's time for us to just let go of the idea that we can save people that just aren't ready. It's like the Divine Feminine's got that mother instinct, like no child left behind. And Spirit's saying, but it's not that you're leaving them behind. It's that they're choosing not to go. And those that are choosing to go are already there following you. They're already behind you. They're already there. Intuitively, they've already gotten in the boat because they heard the call. And even if they don't know where they're going, they're trusting their intuition and they're navigating through the dark. Self-love, wish fulfillment. Eight of Wands, action, movement, shooting your shot, Cupid's arrows, whatever you want to call it. It's forward momentum. It's fire energy. It's action oriented. So big message for the light workers, which of course is also twin flames, high level soulmates, because we're all light workers. Oh yeah. So it's time to come out of the cave, and it's time to speak with clarity and to stop being the queen of velvet waiting. Oh, look at that. So, you know, it's funny how we fall in and out of Empress and pre-Empress energy, right? Let's get some oracles, because I kind of resonate with this reading. And I don't like it. Look at Judgment. I cut the deck. We got Success and Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. You can't force your will on anybody else. They got to choose. The judgment was the clarion call. It was the wake up. It was Archangel Gabriel blowing and sounding the trumpet, awakening the sleeper cells. Those who heard the call are already successfully moving toward the goal of unconditional love. They're already in the boat, guys. You can't, there might be a few stragglers that you might be able to role model into the boat, but you're not going to be able to force them. You're just not. And it's part of their lessons, right? It's adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way for people to learn. So some people aren't ready. They're just not ready. They need more school, more education, more adversity. They need that duality. They're not ready. Those who are ready have already heard the call. They're already packed and ready to go. Advice for the light workers, please. Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. You can't, see, that's that 10 of Wands. You can't be worried about everybody. People are, free will is the greatest gift that the Matrix and our source God has ever given us, is the divine right to choose for ourselves the experiences we want to have and to create them. And, you know, being the divine mother archetype, which most of the people that watch my channel are, we worry, we stress, no child left behind. And we're learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. And we need to trust that their inner voice will always guide them correctly. We are not the saviors, guys. God has, it's all planned. Why is that in reverse? Let's not put that in reverse. All right. Let's just let Spirit pick a few. Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Worry and fear. It's pulling you out of your Empress energy. It's putting you in the masculine energy of force, trying to force your will. Perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. This is, you know, this, not just you, we are all one. Okay? So as a collective, if you want to persevere, we have to know that we can do whatever we set our mind to. We have to create with discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Look, again, what I set my mind to. What I set my mind to. Can you see it? 2 cards back to back saying pretty much the same thing. Discipline and perseverance and courage. Then we've got abundance, freedom, and humor. So, yeah, like, don't be afraid to enjoy your journey. You don't have to worry for anybody. Everything is divinely in order. Everybody's soul already chose what they want. Some are just not, you can't begrudge a newborn baby for not being able to ride a Harley. They're just not ready. All right, anything else for the light workers with this deck, please? Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Like, don't doubt Spirit. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. So again, it's that energy of nobody, none of us want to lose anybody. We want to serve everybody. We want to harvest as many souls as we can into the higher timelines, the higher dimensions, but we can't force anybody to go. Jude, I'm sorry. You know, my spirit guides channel some really weird analogies to me. All right. So for the light workers, we're going to get a few more. For the light workers. So we have gratitude. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. So it's gratitude for, yes, be in service on your path with gratitude, but not with stress, worry, or burdens. Inner child, there are some people who just need that healing. They need more time. Everybody's going to ascend, guys, everybody. Some sooner than others. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. And then we have extraordinary. There is a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. So some people are still on their journey, right? Your path. Dear Lord, help me trust that there's a plan far beyond what I can see through my fears and illusions. We could go through the whole, this is a good deck, guys. I don't have the box here to tell you what it is, but it's a good deck. All right, so let's get a few more messages for the light workers. And then we're going to move on to the twins. And then we're going to call it a night because it's already 10:30. Holy crap, guys. I had a new friend that wanted to get to know me and talk to me tonight. I didn't know I was going to be online for 3 hours. 7:30, 8:30, 9:30. Yeah, 3 hours. All right, light workers, please, advice for the light workers during this transition. What does the light workers need to know? Divine guidance for the light workers. One more, please. Thank you. Okay, 2 more. All right, bottom of the deck, deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Okay? This is like what we're doing right now. This whole, all of these planetary alignments, it's creating. I told you in the channeled message that the light was going to shine really bright and it was going to bring up a lot of that shadow that still needs transmuted. Don't give up on people that haven't gotten in the boat. There's still healing that's happening. We have play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious, right? It's that 10 of Wands. Let go of worry, fear, doubt, and just kind of enjoy the journey. Nobody wants to follow a Debbie Downer. If you're stressed and burdened, they're going to look at you and say, no, I've got plenty of that. Thank you. I don't need to follow anybody like that. So play, have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. That's what's going to attract. It's being in the light. It's what's going to attract other people. Because we have Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. This has been written long before now. Everything it's already a done deal. I mean, because time is not real. All timelines exist at the same time. Nobody's getting left behind. Just some people aren't making a quantum jump to the next timeline. That's all. Right, leap. Quantum jump, right? Look at that. Quantum jump. Jumping timelines. You go first and the universe will catch you. Then we have deep. Shut up, cat. She's mad because I put my feet on the chair and she was laying there. I pay the bills. She don't. All right, deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, and be held. See, there comes a time where you just don't have to resist. You don't have to compete. You don't have to fight. You just take that leap of faith and trust that your guidance is divinely guided. You can have fun. You can rest. You can be held. No more stressing. But look at this. We do have the Divine Mother here, right? This is why Star Mother. How can you mother yourself? We had the inner child. Stop trying to mother everybody else when you haven't even completely probably healed your own inner child, right? It's like the caboose or the train or the engine and the caboose. You're the light workers. You are the bridge, the way showers. You go first, and then the caboose follows. So how can you heal your inner child, mother yourself, stop allowing your vibration to tether down into worry, fear, anxiety, and sacrifice? Where are you overgiving? Deep message, especially for me, because I am forever the overgiver. I'm learning healthy boundaries. I'm learning how to show up for myself first, thereby attracting like-minded souls, right? I won't forget your energy check-in, but thank you. I did remember that. I just meant we'll call the tarot reading here for the collective. All right. Just one card for the light workers, please. Just one. I know Spirit's going to give me 10. I threw my back out, and they all fell on the floor. All right. I am not taking that many, Spirit. We are not. I'm sorry, but I think you can sum it up in one or two cards. Let me pull my chair back up. Damn. Okay. Messages for the light workers. Just one or two, please. One or two. We don't need a whole slew. Messages for the light workers, please. Messages for the light workers. All right. So we got 4. That's it. That's it. Not taking any more. Heart, well, 5 if you include the bottom of the deck. I'm going to read quickly. So here is the main energy. This is what the card looks like. Francine, if you're still with us, thank you so much for donating this deck. It is beautiful. I love the artwork. The unfurling is what that's called. So heart chakra, unfurling back to love. Of course, my heater kicks on. This chakra card represents love in its many forms. It reminds you that everything in life can unfold into love or fear. When unfurled back enough, the foundation of all you seek lies in the universal desire and right to feel love and to be loved. Love heals. God is love. This is the force that will change the world. Remember, that's what we're here to do. Love, unconditional love. Have compassion. Expand your awareness and heart-centered radiance for all beings on the planet. Encapsulate Earth in loving compassion. Bask in the blissful feeling of the planet in all of its perfect balance, loving you back. And then we have the portal keeper. See, look at right here, portal keeper. Oh my God, cat. What is your problem? Portal keeper. So, is that Bass? The Egyptian cat goddess? Bast? I don't remember. So the portal keeper, portals are gateways to other layers of reality, timelines, okay? They can be accessed through inner practices or externally in places such as the planet's vortices. Gently explore the edges of your existence. Spend time listening in the forest, deepen your meditation practice, dance yourself into ecstasy, explore psychic tools, and study new healing modalities. If you feel lacking in purpose or life seems a little mundane, remember there is never a reason to be bored. What we experience with our physical senses is just the tip of the iceberg. Magic exists wherever you care to find it. Look between the lines to limitless discovery. So we had the root chakra, we had the heart chakra, right? Heart chakra. And the root chakra is right here. And we've got the solar plexus and the portal keeper and the violet flame. All right, so which one do you want next, Spirit? How do you want to receive? We're going to go with the root chakra. Start with the basics, right? The foundation. There's the artwork. I wanted to show the sun at the top there. Root chakra, ground and center. This image speaks of finding home within yourself, a sense of deep inner peace and strong sense of grounding and being centered. Here you can fly free from the grips of survival. That's that fear, right? That trust issues, that feeling of anxiety, worry. Here you can fly free from the grips of survival into a place of thriving. There is trust, connection to community, and you can rely on others, and others can rely on you. And you can joyfully understand your responsibilities in turn, meaning each other, not just your responsibility. You are held and have strong foundations for all aspects of your life. With your guard down, you have the tools to ride the waves if you need. Everything is okay. Again, it's that leap, right? It's trusting in the divine plan. So then we have fire, the Solaris Sublime. Look at that. Masculine, feminine energy. It's the caduceus. It's the kundalini rising. It's the yin, the yang. There, for every light, there's dark. For every dark, there's light. God is everything, guys, the dark and the light. And we have free will to choose which aspect of God that we want to align with. Free will. So fire, Solaris Sublime. We live in a dualistic world by design, not by accident. Bringing light and dark into balance and being real with our humanness can allow us to reach more joy, authenticity, and depth by accepting and loving all of ourselves as we are, your light and your dark. We can extend more of this love and have greater compassion for others. This painting portrays the balanced dance of creation. As the dragons come together, they dissolve into one with all that is. In this place of coalescence, both sides fuse into oneness, not just as a re-merging with the universe, but in an alchemical process of becoming the empowered creative force we truly are. Total twin flame energy, guys, for those that resonate. Balancing the divine masculine, the divine feminine, which, by the way, really has nothing to do with romance at all. It's all about unity. It's going from dualism, separation, into unity. The first union is union with Source, which is the divine spark within you. But the twins chose to have two experiences in two different bodies to kind of learn more lessons more quickly and to create there would be no souls, no children, no ancestors, nothing, if source didn't split into two, and two became four, and four became eight, and eight became 16, and whatever, right? So duality was necessary in order to create. A lot of people call it the fall from grace, the fall from source, right? It was a choice to fall from source in order to expand and evolve and create. And there was a dark motivation. Part of it was a dark motivation, part of it was not. It's that duality, right? Light and dark, left and right, up and down, in and out, white and black, good and bad, as above, so below, as within, so without. Duality is what we chose to embrace in order to create children, experience life, family, good days, bad days. I could go on, right? And then we have the violet flame. So we are kind of merging right into the twin flame energy, which is nice because that's where we're going next. And Xtina, I will not forget you, I promise. So we have the violet flame. I'm going to show you the picture. It says, as we deepen our spiritual path, step out of illusory constructs and become empowered beings, life presents more opportunities to grow than before. Your sensitivity will be heightening, so it may be harder to spend time and places with certain energies. Do you have a range of accessible go-to practices for cleansing your aura, recentering, and protecting your energetic field? A routine for psychic fitness will keep your aura strong and resilient, your energy sovereign, and your vibration high, and help you to see through illusions that block or disorient. Bring the violet flame into your meditation and your self-care practices for graceful rebalancing. And so, of course, being light workers, we always have to cleanse and clear. We always have to protect our energy fields. We can't constantly be in the lower vibrational energies and then expect ourselves to bounce back without, some sort of a spiritual practice. All right, now we are going to move to the twins. So if you don't resonate with being a twin flame, you can stick around and listen if you want to, because the twins are the key holders to creating the fifth dimension, the new heaven on earth experience. So it's probably nice to kind of keep track of what they're doing and why. But if you don't resonate with being a twin flame or a mirror soul, then you really don't have to stick around beyond this, except for you, Xtina. Okay, so knock, knock, who's there? Not you, then who? The twins. Divine masculine, divine feminine. What do we need to know for divine masculine and divine feminine? Are you ready? So the deck split itself. Hold on. I'm clearly hearing self-love is the only way forward. Not just for the masculine, because look, they're both represented, right? The light and the dark, the masculine, the feminine, the yin, the yang. In order to move forward in balance, self-love comes first. The Ace of Cups comes before the Two of Cups. And sometimes we forget that. Sometimes we get stuck in this energy of thinking, I need my soulmate, or I need my twin, or I need. And I can't move forward without them, or whatever, right? And it's like Spirit saying, no, you are them. They are you. You're one soul having two experiences, okay? Your twin will represent your shadow, and they will mirror to you your shadow. If you're afraid of abandonment, they'll abandon you. If you're afraid of commitment, they will ask you to commit. If you're afraid of committing, a lot of masculines are fearful of commitment, some feminines too. It's all going to come up. It's like shaking that fish aquarium, right? It's like whatever is meant. Hi, Kavita. Good morning, darling. See, if I go long enough, some of my peeps from the other side of the world are just waking up and making their morning coffee. While we are over here and it's 10, almost 11 o'clock at night. Self-love, love of self, they are you. You cannot sacrifice your own happiness for your twin. You can't. Because if you do, you're really projecting neediness. I need them to love me. So tired of rambunctious cats. Jesse! I'll bet he fell asleep. He's been quiet a while now. What? I think she wants to go out, but she can wait a minute. She's got a cat box she can use if she wants to. All right. Messages for the twins, please. That was funny how the deck just split itself. Wow. We're getting a lot of upright energy. Hold on, guys. I don't want my cat to go to the bathroom in the house. Hold on. Come on, cat. So, hey, all the muscle relaxers must be helping. Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, kitty. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Where'd she go? I'll bet she's in the cat box. See, she doesn't like to go in the cat box. She wants to go outside. But apparently I waited too long, so she's having a private moment. I'll just leave the door open, so if she wants to go out, she can. All right. Bottom of the deck is the Strength card. Ooh, and there's the Two of Cups. Strength and courage. This is self-mastery. This is learning to master the self, right? The ego. Two of Cups. Nine of Swords in reverse. Again, that message of not stressing or worrying. It's like the only way my guides really channel weird stuff to me through music a lot. So there's this song that when I went to Christian summer camp that we used to sing, it was I don't remember. All I can hear in my head is, so high you can't get over it, so low you can't get under it. So wide you can't go around it, you must go through the door. Rock my soul in the bosom of Abraham. All right, so we're not going to get all religious, but it feels to me like the only way through is self-love. You can't get around it. You can't get over it. You can't go under it. If you want the Two of Cups, if you want union, if you want equal reciprocity, you're going to have the strength to love yourself and to trust your intuition, right? That and to work on the Ten of Cups. So we're going to clarify this work card because the rest of it makes sense to me. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles. Ooh, one more, please. Hold on. What am I hearing? There's that damn Knight of Swords. He is showing up everywhere, guys. Like in all the readings, he's been there. Stuck energy, out of balance, and it's all around the past. It's around nostalgia. It's around what could have been, should have been, might have been. It's time to let go of that. A lot of you guys that have met your twin flames, it's like you're waiting for them to change. You're waiting for them to love you, for them to bring that Two of Cups. And Spirit's saying, listen, we are not staying in this timeline. We are ascending a quantum jump into higher timelines. If there's a version of, so how many times have we heard on readings, people like Abraham or Esther Hicks, when she channels Abraham, saying that the law of attraction, it's like, I don't know how to articulate what I'm feeling. It's like, so we're multi-dimensional. There are many versions of us. Our soul is an illusion. We are all source. Everything is God in experience, evolving, learning, creating. And so there is a timeline in manifestation. You don't have to ask for what you want because what you want already exists. Energy cannot be destroyed or manufactured. What is, always was, always will be. Okay? It's all source energy. There is nothing that is not already created. It can change. It can vibrationally change, but it is the same energy. Energy does not die. It can't be destroyed. It can't be created. It always was, always is, and always shall be. It's source energy. And so there is already a timeline where you are in union. It already exists. Stop waiting for the alignment to happen in this timeline. Maybe this is not the timeline where your union exists. In this timeline, there's still a lower version of ourselves that is not in vibrational alignment. You can't be stuck. It already exists. You're already in union. You've never not been in union. Everything is source. Everything is one source in many expressions, in different timelines, multi-dimensional. There is already a timeline that exists where you are already in union with your divine counterpart. And that is the timeline where the fifth dimension resides. That's why when you meet your twin, you automatically recognize them. And it's a soul recognition. And that's why so many gurus teach that it's why you can hear them, you can feel them, you can dream about them. You've never been separate. You've always been together. But you need to be vibrationally in the higher timeline where it's already created, where it already exists, from where the two of you have already been communicating, talking, receiving, sending each other love songs. There's a lower vibrational version, probably many, of both halves of that soul, but there's a higher version where the two are already in unity. They're already back together. They were never separate. It's all an illusion. Separation is the illusion. It is the matrix, right? So waiting for something to balance out in order to give you what you deserve is counterproductive. It's trying too hard. There's a timeline where union is already there. It's already happening. You need to let go and let the tower just fall, right? Divine intervention. I do believe we are meant to walk away from the 3D version of our twin and just say, see you in the higher timelines. You know, you're already there. I know you are. I'm already there. Let's just integrate vibrationally. Just be there. Clarify the Knight of Swords, because he's been showing up everywhere. What the frig is going on in the collective energy with this Knight of Swords? Oh, the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is the earthly version. He's Pentacles, Earth, 3D. And I'm hearing he's working. Okay, so let's bring this out of the 5D, down into the 3D, into reality. Okay, you don't see it, you can't see it, but you can feel it. That something is working out. There's a desire here for this equal reciprocity. And I do feel it's the masculine's energy is hard at work to end karmic connections, belief systems. Some of them, it's not a karmic connection. It's just a belief system. Wanting to move forward and commit to create the 10 of Cups. So that's like 3D. I mean, you guys know me. I have a hard time reading 3D because I'm always up here in the 5D. But the practicality of it is that on the earthly plane, there is work, hard work being done behind the scenes that you may not know or see, but you can feel. Movement. There's an ending that needs to happen. The tower has to fall. Divine intervention. Then the Knight of Swords, and so I clarified the Knight of Swords. I wanted to know what the hell is this Knight of Swords? And I got the King of Pentacles. It's commitment. It's something that's anchoring masculine energy, and that could be your masculine energy within you, but it's anchoring and holding back this tower. What is the tower? Clarify the tower, please. The ending right there. Painful endings. Nobody wants to experience the painful ending. Nobody wants to listen to their inner knowing divine counsel about letting the tower fall. Yes, it will be painful, but it's going to create movement and stability toward the Ten of Cups. We got to quit projecting onto the masculines this belief system that they are failing, that they are behind, that they are the ones that need to put in the work. They, darling, are you. It is a matrix. You created a dualistic environment in which you could interact with yourself in a challenging way to make you mirror, to show you where you've been struggling for probably many lifetimes to integrate back into wholeness. You represent their matrix. So, there's a new term that came upon my awareness. And there are a lot of readers or teachers in the twin flame community that are calling the masculine energy, because remember, it doesn't have to be a masculine body, but it's the masculine energy, the matrix twin, which is kind of strange, but it does make sense because the matrix twin would be the illusion. It's the mirror. It's an image, an imprint of you. Gets deep, guys. It's hard to think like that when you are somehow expecting some miraculous turnaround in a romantic point of view. I just really want to ground it into the 3D for you, but I am such a 5D reader. I mean, the truth is, it's all an illusion. Nothing exists but source energy. Experiencing many different experiences, soul, body, life experience. The matrix twin is the illusion of separation. So, all right, I'm going to ground this into the 3D by getting some advice. 3D advice for the twins, please. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not you, then who? Divine masculine, divine feminine. So I could sit here and say, well, what's the masculine thinking? What's he feeling? What's he doing? But the truth of the matter is, it's the matrix twin. It is you. It's all you. What are you feeling? What are you believing? What are you afraid of? Where do you feel unrecognized, unseen, unloved, unchosen? Where do you feel limitation? Where do you feel stuck? Walk away. Walk away. It's the illusion. The real deal is already in union, physical union on a higher timeline. Still duality, but in a much higher vibration. Because we chose to not ascend beyond the physical experience. We are creating a heaven on earth experience. All right. Let's just do this, Spirit. Ground this into the 3D for the twins, please. Ground it into the 3D for the twins. What do they need to know on their journey to the higher timelines, where union is not only happening, but achieved? Well, not achieved, because it's an illusion that it never existed. Thank God for muscle relaxers. Man, earlier today I couldn't even stand up. All right, bottom of the deck, awakening. Both people in this connection are undergoing spiritual transformations, ascension. We have intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Mastery. You've learned the spiritual lesson. This is great energy, guys. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. If you're still not having those deep conversations with the mask off, then you are doing a disservice to each other, because vulnerability is the only way you're going to get to 3D, or not 3D, but experiential physical union. Past life love. Your soul remembers this intense connection. Ugh. Obsession. Someone in this connection is gripped by obsessive thoughts. They're you. It's you. It might show up as them, but it's all you. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. Protected. You are safe and divinely guided. Guys, it's like Spirit's not giving you any answers. They're saying you already know the answer, right? You've already mastered the spiritual lesson, but you're still clinging to some kind of a illusion that you are rejected. Obsessed. Some are still in that obsession. So when you can finally love yourself so thoroughly, so embrace so authentically, that is when the matrix version of your source love, soul love, as long as you're not capable of fully healing, forgiving, and accepting every decision, lifetime experience that you've created as a soul, as a spark, fractile of the divine whole source. You're not here for small change. You're here for radical, high level soul change. You're not clearing this lifetime. but you're clearing this lifetime. The Akash, the entire Akash. See, God split into two, and then split again, split again. The fall of the fallen angels. We chose to separate from source in order to create, maybe selfishly, I don't know, but to create experience, to have sensual experience, smell, taste, love, hate, fear, faith. Human experience is rife and rich with senses, sensory. And so our shadow is the 7 deadly sins, right? It's gluttony, it's whatever they are. But it's still us. It's still part of us. It's the part of us that we embrace, that maybe our soul regrets, maybe doesn't. I don't think that I regret that, but feels guilty for enjoying the darkness, the fall from grace. And so we are learning to forgive our shadow and to accept it and to understand that it's part of who we are in the matrix, in the experience. It's part of what we chose to create in separation from source. But once you awaken, then you find that source within and you're no longer in separation. It's kind of a weird story, but the 3D twin matrix, twin soulmate, divine love, whatever, is just you trying to find your way back to God. It's feeling loved again and forgiven and accepted and chosen. And it's all you. It's all you. There is no separation. It's just a veil. It's duality. It's not real. It feels real, and we enjoy the real feel of it. We created it in order to have the experience. And we don't want to lose that experience, or we would choose to just ascend without a body, to inhabit our light body, right? Light, love, source, and to not even have the physical experience of taste, smell, of kissing and holding and yelling and fighting and throwing things and passion, fire. All of that we love to experience has a double-edged sword. Everything's in duality. All right. So bring it back down to the 3D, Tracy. Get out of the clouds, okay? I'm telling you, I read from the higher timelines, and I'm hoping I'm on my way. Sure, just throw them away. Advice for the twins, please. Do I need one more? I felt like there was more. Okay, bottom of the deck, my twin flame card in this deck. This is religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. Christ consciousness, okay? Christed. We are the Christed ones. All right. So we have separation in reverse, guys. Union, right? We're not going to be separate for long, but you have to be authentic. So we have getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It's getting to know you, loving you. What do you want? What are you creating? And who do you want to share it with? Because your 3D matrix twin is probably who you're choosing to share that with. Free yourselves. Look at, oh my God, it's time to take back control of your life. And then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Spirit is not giving up on you. You are eventually going to love yourself again, unconditionally, flaws and all. And that means them and they, you, because you are one. All right. So I'm going to leave that there. I love you guys. This has been a beautiful night. And I'm going to read now for Xtina. I haven't seen any chatting going on, so I guess you guys are just all enraptured in listening to what I have to say. Did anybody understand that? That's really a difficult lesson to learn, is that everything you're experiencing in a body, everything is a matrix. It's an illusion. It is not real. It's real because you created it, but you can create it any way you want to. And so the higher timelines is where you already get it. You've already learned the spiritual lesson. You already understand that separation is an illusion. So thank you guys. I love you so much. I do. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year's. Remember, a lot of that illusion, a lot of that shadow is going to present its ugly head during the next couple of days, you know, as the equinox, as the light is out of its power, and then it will step into power. Okay? So sit with the questions. Where do you feel stuck? And what? Thank you, Kavita. Thank you. Thank you. Talk to you tomorrow? Message me, Jude. I don't know. Is it tomorrow? Girl, time is just slipping by me. I may have forgotten that. So make sure I don't forget. I know we have a date. If it's tomorrow, make sure you message me and remind me. I have to go back in my messages and find with the time difference. Yeah, message me, remind me what time. I think 7:30 tomorrow, right? My time. Your time is noon, something like that. Tomorrow, your time, and you'll message me. Please do, because if I forget you, I will feel horrible. And I got a lot going on in my life right now, which we'll talk about in private. Okay, so Katina, are you there? Or Xtina, I mean. Xtina, let me know that you didn't fall asleep or have to leave, because you paid for an energy check-in. And I'm about to do it. There she is. All right, so you want a romance. Can you don't have to give me any details. Just you can give me a name, or you can give me a zodiac sign. Night, guys. I love you. Thank you so much for all of your love and support. And I'm sorry that we dropped the feed. I'm not sure what happened because it seems pretty strong now. But shit happens, right? Okay, Les. Thank you. All right. Knock, knock. Who's there? Not you, then who? Les? And is it Tina? Spirit knows. It don't matter. Les and Xtina. All right, Spirit. What is going on with Les and Xtina? One more, okay. Like, how many times do I have to shuffle? The voices in my head are saying, one more. Christina. Okay, less in Christina, Spirit. Less in Christina. All right. Let's take a look at Les's energy toward Christina. What is Les's energy currently toward Christina? Ooh, justice. Tell me more. What is Les's energy right now toward Christina? Ooh, is he? Okay, so I just need to ask, is he married or in another committed relationship right now? Just say yes or no. Or I don't know. Because it looks to me like he could be going through a divorce. Or walking away, which, by the way, this did not come out in reverse. So this could, you're not sure. If it's not a person, it could literally be the past. Okay, walking away from the past. It's like wanting to find that future, not wanting to live in the past anymore. So I'm going to clarify the Justice card for Les's energy toward Christina. See, he might be in a relationship. If not, it's again that belief system. That's the family dynamic. What is the Eight of Cups? What is Les? Okay. One more for the Eight of Cups, please. Ooh, not 3. Healing. I'm putting these 2 back. If they want to come out, I'm sure Spirit will bring them out again. But they came out kind of stuck to each other. So sometimes I think, the top card is the card that Spirit wanted, but the other cards were kind of sticking to it. I believe I'm going to trigger people saying this, but I believe we all need to walk the fuck away from our twins, just completely, unless you're already in a union. If you're already dating, you're already living together, you're already married, of course not. But for those that are in stuck energy, it's just time to just, because remember, there is a 5D or maybe a higher vibrational timeline where you're already in union, but you can't get there from here. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please. So I know that's going to trigger divine feminines. I know that because none of us want to walk away from our fears, our doubts, our limited belief systems, right? What we cling to is the idea and notion that what we want, we can't have. We're not worthy of. We're not able to manifest. And it's a belief system. And the reason why we aren't manifesting union in this timeline is because of a belief system that we're not worthy of it. Right? So I believe we all need to walk the fuck away. Judgment. Yeah, see? My guides are so sassy. So I saw Judgment with the Empress and the Six of Cups. Okay, this person. So in order to become the Empress, in order to go through your awakening, you need to kind of walk away. Or no, they do, because this wasn't really your energy. This is him. He needs to walk away. And it does seem like it could be a marriage or a family dynamic. 10 of Pentacles in the upright. It could be family. Doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be a girlfriend or a wife or whatever, but it's a family dynamic or a belief system that is not fair. It's not balanced. And he is being guided. You may not see it, you may not know it, but he's being guided to heal and release that foundation, right? Fours are all about foundations. It's probably deeply rooted in his childhood. But see, the Six of Cups is also soulmate. He might recognize you as being his soulmate because we've got the Judgment card here, awakening to to his own divine feminine, because remember, we are one. So you are his matrix twin, his divine feminine, and he is your matrix twin, the divine masculine. But it's all you. And so in the 3D, he's being guided to walk away from some kind of a family dynamic, release it and let it heal, like healing the inner child or his childhood, his past. And you were the catalyst. You were the catalyst for this awakening. Tell me about, well, just anything you want to say before we go on to Christina. So he is working on it. It's a work in progress, right? Diligently working on it. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Pentacles. It could be mother issues. It could be issues around feminine energy. It could also be a wife that you may not know about. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying Queen of Pentacles sometimes is the wife card. She's the matrix, right? It's the person, the divine feminine, that is the counterpart to the masculine. 3D, bite it, bury it in the backyard. It'll be there 10 years from now. Committed relationship. So I don't know. It's probably mother issues because we've got the Empress and we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Along with that 10 of Pentacles, it could very well be trying to heal his belief systems from his childhood around maybe a judgmental mother. I mean, because like I read 5D and then I got to ground it down into the 3D. And so there's a healing here, I think, because the Four of Swords is always a healing. We're not communicating, we're not talking because I'm healing. I'm learning to let go of belief systems around family and my childhood, possibly to do with the mother. Maybe even a mother that was very judgmental. All right, so let's take a look at Christina's energy. Where is she on her journey? So he's healing. Don't worry about him. Focus on you. He's healing. And he's going through an awakening. The Judgment card is always, it is Archangel Gabriel blowing his trumpet and awakening the twins or the light workers or divine counterparts, whatever you consider him to be for you, right? I didn't even ask you if you thought he was a twin flame, but obviously he's a catalyst for your awakening and you're a catalyst for his awakening. Okay? My heater keeps running because I left the door open. All right. Where is Christina's energy right now on her journey? Where should she be focusing her energy on her journey. Two more, please. Okay. Oh, look at. So you are totally mirroring each other. Totally mirroring each other. Because we've got justice, judgment, Four of Swords. Both of you are awakening. You are ascending. You are balancing out karma. This is karma, justice. What is not in balance in your life? What needs to heal? And Spirit's saying what needs to heal with you is this feeling of being abandoned, left out in the cold, unchosen. You know, this is all about self-worth, self-mastery. With the Two of Cups, your childhood trauma probably is around relationships. Did you come from a broken family? Did your mom and dad divorce? Sometimes it's like a parent died when you were little, like maybe your mom passed away or your dad passed away, or they separated, divorced. But it's around relationships. It's around feeling like you are. So let's clarify then. Because these were in reverse. They came out Two of Cups in reverse with Five of Pentacles in reverse. Clarify, please. Clarify the Five of Pentacles in reverse for Christina. Clarify the Two of Cups in reverse for Christina. How do you want to receive? So you're learning healthy boundaries in relationships. You're learning how to stand in your power, what to say yes to, what to say no to. The Queen of Swords, she's smart. She's been there, done that, bought the t-shirt and the beer koozie. She's the kind of wise, sharp as a tack queen. She's like, come forward. I will listen to what you have to say. But ultimately, there's that sword, right? Here's the sword of truth. And she wields that sword of truth. And where did it go? He wields that sword of truth. And so it feels to me like where are you on your journey right now is when it comes to relationships, Two of Cups, partnerships, doesn't have to be love. It could be partnerships, whatever. But when it comes to relationships, you're learning healthy boundaries. You're learning to say yes to the experiences you want to have and say no to the experiences you don't. You want an equal cup. This is two people showing up with equal cups. The cups in reverse is two people who are not showing up balanced and fair. It's unfair. It's not fair. And it does come from your childhood too, because we got the Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. You and this guy could, I don't know if you think you're twin flames, but you definitely could be, or you could be mirror souls, right? Which is basically running the twin flame template. It's just not one soul in two bodies. It's two souls coming together in this lifetime as a catalyst for each other's awakening and healing. Yes, healthy boundaries. It's learning your self-worth. It's knowing that you are worthy of love and not accepting anything less than fair, balanced justice. Where'd the justice go? And you've got the Emperor in reverse. Remember, in the illusion, in the twin flame template, it's an operating system, right? We're in a matrix. It's an illusion. We are both divine masculine and divine feminine, but we chose to have the experience in two different bodies, okay? So the Emperor in reverse, you had the Empress in the upright. So I would say that you would be the divine feminine. That is your archetype, whether you know it or not, because it doesn't have to be. I mean, you could be in a feminine human body, but resonate with being the divine masculine archetype. But this tells me you are not the masculine, you are the divine feminine. And you're learning how, because you've got here this King of Swords in reverse. You have the Queen of Swords in the upright, King of Swords in reverse. This is like no nonsense. This is my way or the highway. This is, firm, healthy boundaries around what you will accept and what you won't accept. And what you will accept is a balanced and fair experience that's not codependent, that's not addictive, that's not obsessive, cold, or calculating, but actually brings you happiness and moves you forward on your path. But when you look at the lower version, the 5D, or not the 5D, the 3D, you have the Hermit with the Emperor in reverse. You're learning, you are being guided to go within on your spiritual journey to learn how to integrate your masculine energy, how to be the divine feminine that's nurturing and caring and loving and receptive, but also knowing how to take action and show up for yourself in your own life, to be your own savior, right? Two of Cups isn't codependence. It's my cup runneth over. I have a full cup. I want to meet a partner that has a full cup. I don't want to have to pour all of my love and affection into somebody else who shows up with an empty cup. I want them. It's not, I need you. You don't need me. We don't need nothing. We are full and complete and whole on our own, but we are experiencing a union of like energy. You are wanting a vibrational match to reciprocity, to divine love, not the lower version of codependence, the devil, right? So it's a big journey for you. And he was a catalyst for your awakening, and you're a catalyst for him. And you both are really mirroring each other. You're pretty much in the same energy right now. So what is the future energy between the two of these people? What is the future energy between Les and Christina? Wow, it's almost midnight. I'll bet my friend that wanted to talk to me after this is probably already in bed. Oh well, tomorrow's a new day. Okay. What is going on with Christina and Les in the future? What is the future potential of this energy? Okay. What is the future energy, future potential for Les and Christina? What is the future energy, future potential for Les and Christina? Okay, I don't want to read the whole deck. Clean it up, Spirit. All right, thank you. All right, bottom of the deck, transformation. Woo, woo, woo. Transforming. All right. Again, so the collective energy is in your energetic future too. Oh, I love this. Okay, So remember, the Knight of Cups in the upright is that knight in shining armor. It's somebody that's there, this is my person coming to rescue me. This is somebody bringing me, it's looking for love external. It's not the Two of Cups. It's codependency. It's, I will only be happy when somebody validates me by love bombing me, by romancing me, by saving me, making me feel loved and cherished and nourished, right? It's in the reverse. You are part of the collective where you are learning that you don't need anybody to save you. You are capable of loving yourself, and you don't need somebody to validate that. You are worthy. You don't have to earn love. You don't have to buy it. You don't have to barter for it. You don't have to chase it. It is what you are made of cosmically, cosmic love dust, right? Okay, so and the Four of Cups in reverse, learning those healthy boundaries, learning, you've been in a cycle of creating empty cups, and Spirit's saying, we want to bring you a full cup. We want to bring you a full cup. But the cup isn't coming from you, for you, from an external source. You can be in love and happy without less. And the sooner you are, the sooner you can unite either with him or with somebody who is vibrationally a match to that love. Okay? The universe is trying to bring you a cup of love, but you aren't open to receive. No judgment. It's just simply because you're still going through a transformation. Okay? So when you can learn to love yourself and stop waiting for somebody else to do it for you, that is what's going to balance your masculine and feminine energy so that you can move forward decisively to union. The 1111 union. Twin flame union, by the way, for me as a reader. So if you resonate with being a twin flame, there is validation here of that with the way you're mirroring each other, and the Emperor and the Empress, the Four of Wands, we had the Two of Cups. So you do have a lot of, if it's not a twin flame, a true twin flame, it's definitely you running the twin flame template with a high-level soulmate, a catalyst soulmate, a mirror soul. Opening to receive. Absolutely. It's what we're all working on, honey. All of us. No judgment. We're all on the same journey. And it's all divinely guided, divinely planned. It's the only people experiencing this, by the way, are the old souls that incarnated here, volunteered to incarnate here to clear the ancestral karma, to literally take us from separation back into union from, it's that 0 point energy. A 0 represents nothing, but with the potential of becoming anything. It's creation. It's the yoni. Ones, because you're in a matrix, zeros and ones. Ones is separation. It's stepping away from the whole, the 0, with a decision. It's like when you're writing a computer code, the ones represent the written code, the choices, that Two of Wands, right? Decisive choice. I choose this path. And that's what creates your experience. So you're writing your own program. But the high-level soulmates, or mirror souls, twin flames, lab partners, whatever you want to call it, we are rewriting the code. We carry the new operating system. We are bringing everything from the ones back to the 0. I do believe you're running the twin flame template. I don't know. Because I can't tell you. Spirit, your soul, is the only one that really can tell you whether or not You are a true twin flame. Doesn't matter. It's not like one person's better than the other. It's all the same journey. It's the same feelings. It's the same experience. It's just that one is actually one soul having two experiences, and the other is two souls that chose the experience together. It's really not a hierarchy. All right. Advice for union energies for Christina and Les. Advice for Christina and Les, please. Okay, trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. We have interference and I feel this, honey. I'm sorry you haven't talked to him in a while, but I do feel like he could be in a relationship. Okay? Or third party dynamic. It could be family. Like you said, a family dynamic. Third party is just an obstacle. It's your energy, his energy, and another energy that is in the way. So an external party is intruding on this relationship. And we have chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. So if you weren't sure if he feels it too, he does. And then we have integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Forgiving yourself or another will help you move forward. Second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance. And the obstacle is unhealed wounds blocking forward movement. So that third party energy doesn't have to be a wife or a girlfriend, or, it could literally just be a belief system, a childhood wound in the family dynamic. So let's get you some romance angels, and then we're going to go because it's midnight here. I love you. I hope you liked your reading. I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but it is kind of what everybody's experiencing, especially people who are running the twin flame template, right? And trust. Remember, you can trust the situation. I've already been told that when we let go of that person, so twin flame is an energy. It's not a person. It's you. And so we might hang our expectations on the person that awakened us, that put us on this journey, that we longed for, that we saw source energy, and we experienced this long lost, forgotten love feeling that was activated within us with this person. But it's an energy. It's not a person. So when you let go of that person, they might come back as a higher version of that person, or it literally, once you do the healing, you will manifest another high level soulmate that will be your twin flame or your high level soulmate. But it's an energy. It's like, okay, so you've manifested Two of Cups, a vibrational match and alignment to the very thing that you've become. And so not everybody's going to get that twin. Only the souls that are one soul split into two bodies. They will unite in the physical. They are designed that way. But if you're just running the twin flame template, then Les could be your catalyst for awakening and ascending and doing your inner work, clearing your karma, healing from the inside out, thereby allowing you to manifest vibrationally that true soulmate, that true high level, unconditional love soulmate. Only you can know if it's a true twin flame or a mirror soul. So we have you deserve love. You are lovable. We have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. That's promising. That means that you might actually run into one another. You might, talk. Because, romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Calling in your soulmate. See, I was feeling this. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So I've got a sneaking suspicion, but it's not me to really pass judgment. I get this feeling that you are running the twin flame template. You have a mirror soul. You have a high level soulmate catalyst. I don't know that it's your true twin flame. I think they are a catalyst for you to realize that you have been codependent and you are worthy of love, your self-worth. And when you heal that, you're going to call in your true soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you your true soulmate, who will also have the same energy and vibe that you do. Romantic feelings, your feelings are reciprocated, they're real, worth exploring. And then honeymoon time together. It's like, it feels good. It feels really good. I don't know if you're going to manifest less or somebody better. But when you're doing your manifestations and your healing, you should always be asking for less or better. I want less or better. Because sometimes we can block you. That feels like truth in my soul. He might have been a catalyst. God bless you. I hope he is. Because a catalyst means that they spark you to heal and do the work, but then you can walk away and attract your true counterpart. Twins are stuck with each other. There is no giving up. Your soul will not let you give up on them. I've tried. It just, I don't know how to describe it, but God bless you. I hope he was a catalyst, because it looks to me that like Two of Cups. Because see, I didn't get the Lovers. I got the Two of Cups. The Lovers is, I don't know. You've got to trust your inner knowing. Okay, I don't want to misguide you, because it's not my place to tell you who is a twin flame and who isn't. Your soul will guide you and lead you, and you will know. Okay, you will know. So I love you. Namaste. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. You're doing great. You're right there with all the other divine feminines. You are not behind. You're not ahead. You're right on track. You're exactly where you need to be. You're healing your ancestral line. You're healing your childhood. You're healing your past lives. You are literally deconstructing all of the belief systems that have been ingrained in your DNA for lifetimes. And when you clear and heal, you're going to attract either less or better. And it's destiny. It's already written. It's already yours. There's a timeline where it already exists. Okay, so thank you so much for contributing to my channel. Thank you so much for allowing me to channel spirit for you. And, if you ever need a deep dive or a longer reading, or you just need guidance, you can reach me. All of my contact information will be under any one of my videos. And I hope to see you in a future live broadcast, and we'll maybe check in again and see where you're at. Okay? Namaste. Good night. And there's 2 people watching, so I don't know who the second person is, but good night to you too. And I will talk to you guys soon. Oop. two-step process.